A long time ago, I was sitting down, I think it was Christmas time, and someone came up to me, I don't know who it was, let's say, it could have been a cousin, I don't know, cousin Clancy, I don't know, someone. You know what, let's go, it was an uncle, okay? So I know one of my uncles, he sits me down, he hands me that big glass of milk, and he says, Mikey, you know what, he says to me, he sits me down with that milk, and he says, Mikey, with great power comes great responsibility. And I never knew what that meant. You know, I went through my whole life, my wrestling career, throwing guys, pinning titles, winning titles around the world, and never really knowing what he meant by telling me that. And so it all became clear to me at Hot Summer Nights as I looked in the ring and saw that Devlin Reeves was the winner. I mean, forget about that. Needless to say, I looked in that ring, I saw something horrible, and that really opened my eyes to where I should be. You see, Mikey Nicholls that you saw at Hot Summer Night, that wasn't the Mikey Nicholls that you people know and love. That wasn't the superhero, the comic book superhero brought to life Mikey Nicholls. That was a poor imitation Mikey Nicholls. So what I've decided is, he said to me, with great power comes great responsibility. And I know now what my responsibility is. You see, my responsibility is to get rid of all the supervillains here in EPW, to kick some ass along the way, beat up everyone, show that I am a superhero, show that they're all supervillains, show that they all suck. So, here we are again, Date with Destiny. What I did, I went into the EPW office, I had my suit on, had my costume on, I walked in there looking all nice, I had my cape flowing in the wind, it was fantastic, you people would have loved it. Anyway, I walked in there and I said to the EPW officials, I stood there and I said, I need a match. You know what, I didn't say just any kind of match, I said, give me some people, EPW officials, give me some super villains, some guys that have been wreaking havoc here in EPW, that I can bring back down to earth, that I can take out of EPW, rid EPW of these super villains. I said that to them. I had that serious look in my eyes. That little right eye was twitching. The serious look in my eye, and I said, give me those people, EPW, and I will take care of them for you, those super villains. So I get a little letter in the mail about a week later, and I get a phone call from my financial backer, Klaus, and he says, Mikey, he says it in a German accent, but I'm not even going to go into that. He rings me up and he says, Mikey, they've given you the match that you wanted. They've given you guys to get out, to beat the crap out of. And I was like, yes, Klaus, yes, they have. And he gave me the bad news. He gave me the bad news. He told me the kind of supervillains that I'd be facing. And I had one read of that list. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. A single tear came down this left side here, because I knew that EPW were laughing in my face. But you know what? The joke's on them, because I'm going to go into that match at Date with Destiny. I'm going to take that little British guy. I'm going to throw him out. You know what? Get him out of here. Take his damn bangers and mash with him. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Kyle, everyone, all the fans of the Kyle show, they're going to see Mikey Nicholls beating Kyle, Lectrifying up. And then, who else we got in that match? I don't even know. What? Justin Sane? I'll get rid of him too. And then Psycho Fett, or Mini Fett, Diet Fett as he is now, I'm going to take him out. Sure, he's my dog. He's my boy. But what it comes down to is, once we get in that ring, they're all super villains. And Mikey Nicholls is going to take care of each and every one of them, so that EPW can see that Mikey Nicholls means business. So, James Street, Kiel Lectrifying, I don't know, Jonny Wimbeldon, that little British pip looking guy, and Justin Sane and Psycho Fett, Ferguson, Block, you all have what's coming to you, courtesy of everyone's favourite superhero, courtesy of Mikey Nicholls, live, living in colour. So what I'm going to do, like I've done every other time, like I said I'm going to do every other time, I'm going to go into that ring. I'm going to take off my cape, I'm going to lay it over the ropes, and one by one, I'm going to take out all 5 of those little goons, and then I'm going to take my rightful spot as winner and start on my road back to ridding EPW of the supervillains and reclaiming my EPW heavyweight title. So, where are we at? 24th of February, Vanville Centre, Mikey Nicholls, 5 other goons, Scramble Madness. It's going to be me coming out on top like it always is. So be there to see me winning, see me do some of this, see me do some of that, and then you'll know that I am a superhero. Oh. I gotta go.